because they did not like to retain him in their knowledge.
Blah, 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 blah.
This guy's funny.
Does not fit their narrative. Does not work out for them, so they don't hear it. Well, they'll have fun meditating on their narrative when they're spending eternity in white fire. But it ain't gonna be because somebody didn't try to tell them about Jesus and what he did for them on the cross first, Roger. Roger. It's coming.
This guy gets on here and tells everybody they're stupid. He's nuts.
Something's gotta give. They can't keep going this way. Goes by for I live in anticipation something's gonna happen, and I'm not talking about happy joy stuff. I'm talking about it's like the mechanism to reach critical mass. Something's got to give, like you're saying, Roger. Roger that for sure. I wasn't going to say this, but there's been times where I've been in my back room where all my special toys live, you know what I mean? The scary ones, the big black ones and stuff. Looking down at thousands of rounds of ammunition, thinking that this ain't enough, this ain't gonna do it. And that gives you chills. Well, that ain't the way we want to have to think, man. Oh man, that ain't the way we want to have to think, but people can't help it. But where we ought to be thinking, I forget too much of the time that if you then be risen with Christ, set your affection on things above, not where Christ is not on things on earth. And I need to get that geared right in my head, my heart there, Roger. Yeah, you're right, and that's exactly what I mean. You don't want to think that way, but that's I guess just human nature. I don't know, but it's scary, and there's a lot of things that got to get right in your mind before it's too late. I guess I hate to say that, but before it's too late, and you got to pray that you're the kind of person that can understand it, I guess, or that can absorb it in the right way. Maybe that's what I was trying to say. Remember, everything here's going to burn up. Remember that rainbow, I think it was Mr. Richard brought that up. Or it might have been someone else, but how ironic that is, because that was significant to God's assurance that his prophecy wouldn't destroy the whole world again with flood. But, on the other hand, he conversely promised the next time he does it, he's going to do it with fire there, Roger. That's right. That's exactly right. He'll do it with fire. And I can't, I can't think of anything else to fit it. And since the Bible already describes it describes those people as burning in their lust, one toward another, men with men, worshiping that which is unseemly in themselves, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, much which was meat, which is a real polite, decent way to talk about something that's just disgusting. But you get the picture. Oh yeah, absolutely. And the commercials on TV, they're shoving it down your throat. I think is what I'm getting at with the commercials, with the two men chipping on each other, and they're advertising some prescription medicine for HIV and oh man. out once a night. Hey, I thought it was bad years ago when they was advertising Blue Star Ointment, Roger. Oh, yeah, I hear you. But nowadays, and then they started selling pills, for erectile dysfunction. and look at all the perverts. Look at all the perverts since they've done that. The increase in perverts. And perverts is molest little kids there, right?
He's right.
Yeah, that's right. They got a special seat down there. And then they started selling, on the air, female hygiene project. And, one thing led to another. It just, in increments, I guess it was slow, so they could, kind of like subliminal messages, catch people off guard and stick something in their subconscious there. And we might have to ask Glenn about that, Roger. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be a good topic for him. It's crazy to see how it's got, how much stuff that's just in plain view. It's crazy. And pride, pride. They call it pride parade. God hates pride. He hates it. But even the people that ain't all prideful about perversion, they emphasize it on their schools, their school mascot thing was a panther or a cougar or whatever, panther pride or cougar pride or, pride, we've been inundated with, but people, forget that God hates it, Roger. Roger, I'm glad you mentioned that. I did not let my kids wear those shirts to school. And that's exactly what it said. Their mascot for their school pride, for their team, the school team or whatever. And, they're like, why are you doing that? And I'll just let them do it themselves, look them up. And then, like it was something gradual, like a little increment, to make people less suspecting. And, ease it off on us a little bit at a time. And all points to this day, all this bag pride there. And, they're, wanting to hold hands with it. Look at Romans 1, verse 32. Those people there that go along with this stuff. They know it's wrong, but they go along with it because they don't want to offend nobody, don't want to hurt nobody's feelings and all that. For our Bible tells us, never let the foundation of God stand sure. The Lord knows them for his, and let everyone name the name of Christ apart from iniquity. And they're supposed to have better sense than to hold hands and encourage that kind of garbage and go along with it to get along. They're supposed to have better sense than that. But in Romans 1, last verse tells us, let me get there. That's Romans. Very first chapter, and the last verse